This year, the selection committee has chosen to honor 8 deserving individuals, all of whom have had a tremendous impact on our game. And here to introduce them is the chairman of the selection committee, Ron Francis.
First inductee in the builder category is one of the most successful coaches in the history of collegiate hockey. Over an incredible 40-year career as coach at Boston University, he led the Terriers to 7 Hockey East championships and 3 NCAA championships. The Hockey Hall of Fame is pleased to welcome Jack Parker as an honored member.
My reaction when I got the call was, I really thought they were calling me about one of my former players. Of all the accomplishments I've had over my 40 years as the coach of Boston University, this is far and above the biggest, getting inducted in the Hockey Hall of Fame in Toronto. I'm in a couple of other Hall of Fames, but this is something that is unexpected. Being inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame means that I'm among great people that have also been inducted, that are great for this sport and the sport I love. And now I get some recognition to be hanging around with these guys in this hall.
Our second inductee in the builder category began her coaching career at the age of 17. This sparked a 40-year coaching career that has included 6 Olympic Games, 7 Women's World Championships, and now the honor of being the first female ever inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame builder category. The Hockey Hall of Fame is pleased to welcome Danielle Sauvageau as an honored member.
I think there was a path written for me somewhere, somehow. I ended up being the first coach winning gold for our country, the first coaching junior major, and now coming in here, I think there was a path. A lot of pride to stay in women's hockey. You know, going from 1990, we went from 5,000 women playing hockey to hundreds of thousands. It's unbelievable. It's something that very proud of. More players mean more coaches, more teams. I will continue to make sure that they're welcome to our rink. There's a space for you.
In the player category, our first inductee has a trophy case that includes an incredible 4 Olympic and 5 Women's World Championship gold medals. This Harvard University graduate was also a 4-time NCAA All-American and the only 2-time recipient of the Patty Kazmaier Award. The Hockey Hall of Fame is pleased to welcome Jennifer Bottrill as an honored member.
To see my name alongside the best in the history of the sport in the Hockey Hall of Fame is truly humbling, and it's just the ultimate honor. And standing here today and to see my name up on these walls, it truly gives me chills. It's an opportunity to share this moment and this recognition with every person that's been a part of my journey.
Our second inductee in the player category is just the second European captain to lead an NHL team to a Stanley Cup championship. His list of accomplishments over a remarkable 24 NHL seasons also includes a James Norris Trophy as the league's top defenseman. The Hockey Hall of Fame is pleased to welcome Zdeno Chara as an honored member.
On a day like today, I'm thinking about my family. They've been such a huge supporters and part of my hockey journey. To end up in a Hockey Hall of Fame is something you don't dream about while you're playing. My focus was always going from day to day and try to get better, work really hard and try to improve every time I wake up and go to the rink and play the game. I was really lucky to have many people that supported me and stood by me.
The next inductee in the player category is a 3-time Stanley Cup champion, over 16 seasons in Chicago. He is also a 2-time winner of the James Norris Trophy as the NHL's top defenseman, and in 2015 was awarded the Conn Smythe Trophy as playoff MVP. The Hockey Hall of Fame is pleased to welcome Duncan Keith.
My whole life has been hockey and wanting to be a hockey player, and I got so much respect for the game of hockey and the players that came before me. I grew up idolizing and trying to emulate, and then now to be considered among them is just a huge honor. Being inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame means a lot of hard work from a lot of different people that helped me achieve this. Without the help of teammates, coaches, parents, family, I wouldn't be up here right now.
The next inductee in the players category helped her country capture more than 10 international medals. She is also one of the most decorated players in University of Wisconsin history. The Hockey Hall of Fame is pleased to welcome Brianna Decker as an honored member.
I was emotional. I was also in shock. Like, it didn't feel real at all. I grew up in Wisconsin. I grew up wanting to be a Badger. That was like my main goal, is playing for the University of Wisconsin. To get that call, it seemed pretty surreal. The women's game has grown a lot between Jen and I and the other women that have been inducted in the Hockey Hall of Fame. Young girls can have someone to really look up to. Being inducted in the Hockey Hall of Fame means, I mean, everything, but also it's every person that poured into me along the way, every person that cared about me, pushed me, and made me a better person, not just a better player.
The next inductee in the player category was one of the most exciting and offensively skilled players of his generation. Over 990 games with the Sabres, Canucks, Devils, and Maple Leafs, this native of Russia recorded more than 1,000 points. He also won a Stanley Cup, an Olympic gold medal, and a World Championship gold medal, making him a member of the IIHF Triple Gold Club. The Hockey Hall of Fame is pleased to welcome Alexander Mogilny as an honored member.
Mogilny it over the line, good move, going in and goal, back, and he scores! Mogilny! Now Stemson over the line, here's Mogilny getting in and goal, he scores! Goal!
The first overall pick in the 1997 NHL draft went on to play an incredible 24 seasons in the league. His distinguished career also includes an Olympic gold medal, an Art Ross trophy as the leading scorer, and a Hart Trophy as the NHL MVP. The Hockey Hall of Fame is pleased to welcome Joe Thornton as an honored member.
I love hockey. Like, I love hockey. Hockey just gets me the goosebumps feelings when I think about it. I got the call and I was like, oh! I'm thinking about my parents, my brothers, my wife, kids, coaches, all the boys. You don't dream of stuff like this, of the Hall of Fame. These are people you grew up idolizing and guys I played with or dreamed about playing with or dreamed I was. These are the greatest of the great. To be here, it's mind-blowing. It puts a big smile on my face.